Naughty Dog says original Uncharted Trilogy would need major overhaul visually for PC port. The studio believes the Uncharted titles offer standalone adventures that new players can easily jump into. Following in the steps of Spider-Man Remastered, the Legacy of Thieves collection has relaxed system requirements. Unlike Rocksteady's Gotham Knights, the Legacy of Thieves collection only requires a GTX 960 as a minimum requirement. Here are the complete system requirements as per the target resolution and frame rate. Minimum requirements: 720p at 30 fps. CPU: Intel i5-4330 or AMD Ryzen 3 1200. GPU: NVIDIA GTX 960 4GB or AMD R9 290X 4GB. Memory: 8GB. Storage: 126GB HDD. OS: Windows 10 64-bit. Recommended requirements: 1080p at 30 fps. CPU: Intel i7-4770 or AMD Ryzen 5 1500X. GPU: NVIDIA GTX 1060 6GB, AMD RX 570 4GB. Memory: 16GB. Storage: 126GB SSD. OS: Windows 10 64-bit. Ultra requirements: 4K Ultra at 60 fps. CPU: Intel i9-9900K or AMD Ryzen 9 3950X. GPU: NVIDIA RTX 3080 10GB or AMD RX 6800 16GB. Memory: 16GB. Storage: 126GB SSD. OS: Windows 10 64-bit. Naughty Dog has explained why Uncharted debuted on PC, starting with only the series' fourth installment. According to the studio, the older games today may still hold up pretty well narratively, but they would require a major overhaul visually to stand up to modern PC releases. In its recent blog post, the studio discussed a pivotal moment to expand the way it delivers unforgettable games for a new massive, global audience. When considering what to debut on PC with, the devs looked through their catalog and decided that the latter Uncharted titles felt like a natural fit to introduce to newcomers. While many players wonder why they have to experience the iconic series only from the fourth entry, Naughty Dog felt that the PS3-era games were simply too outdated visually to justify a PC port. Just a few days after Spider-Man, Miles Morales got a definitive release date, Uncharted is now out for PC. The Legacy of Thieves collection contains enhanced versions of A Thief's End and The Lost Legacy for PC players to experience. Priced at $49.99 on Steam and Epic Games Store, fans have access to both games with key improvements in multiple areas. Aside from bumping up the resolution, the PC port also sports ultra-wide support, allowing for a more immersive experience. The studio is confident in the narrative aspect of the first three titles, but believes they would require a major overhaul visually to stand up to modern PC releases and the expectations players may have. The team views the franchise as standalone adventures, suitable for both new and old fans to enjoy. Moreover, Uncharted 4 introduced plenty of fresh faces to the series, making it even better as a starting point. While it may still sound like a bummer for some PC players, 10 years is a pretty big term for a video game, regardless of how exciting its story and characters might be. From the looks of it, Sony and Naughty Dog are unlikely to take on the full-fledged remakes for the older Uncharted games akin to The Last of Us Part 1, so your best chance to experience the full story of Nate and Sully is to get the Nathan Drake collection for PS4. Meanwhile, Legacy of Thieves collection concurrent player numbers on PC constantly grow with each passing hour. At the time of writing, over 9,000 players have been playing the game according to SteamDB, but the number will probably grow considerably as the weekend approaches. For comparison, God of War peaked with over 73,000 players, while Horizon Zero Dawn amassed over 56,000 simultaneous players during its launch week, so the peak numbers might lie ahead for Uncharted as well.